Let's do 15 minutes of some massage, some stretching of your neck that you could do right at your desk. My name is Dr. Rebecca, and I'm a chiropractor and a yoga instructor, and I'm going to be walking you through some techniques that'll help you keep balance while you're sitting at your desk. You can take some of these and put them in your toolbox so that whenever you feel unbalanced or you feel a little bit of ache, a little bit of pain, you can find your ease, you can find your balance, and just release some tension throughout the day. So let's go ahead and get started. So with our feet firmly planted on the ground, let's bring our hands on our knees. We're going to start by just rocking the head side to side, right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Just back and forth. And now hold that right ear to the right shoulder, breathing into the left neck. Go ahead and take your right hand and you're going to place it on your left shoulder. You're going to take your finger pads and you're going to go ahead and give yourself a little massage. Go ahead squeezing that trapped muscle. Yes, we can go for massages, but nobody tells you that. Give yourself a little massage. You can find a little trigger point in there and hold on to it. And when you find one, you're just going to hold it for 10 seconds. Letting the left neck stretch out, right ear, right shoulder, while squeezing a trigger point. Releasing that right hand down whenever you're ready, and go to the left ear, left shoulder. Just feeling the stretch in the right side of the neck. Taking the left hand and placing it on the right shoulder, you're going to find a trigger point. Go ahead and use your thumb and your finger pads. Everyone's going to have a trigger point in different areas. When it's just a little tender, you're going to squeeze it and hold for 10 seconds, breathing into it. You don't want to squeeze too tight. You'll know if it's too much pain. You have to listen to your body, and if anything's too much, you just back off. We never want to force ourselves into pain. That's not going to make things better. Good. Let's bring the right ear back to the right shoulder, going to the other side of the neck again. We're going to bring our left arm and leave it long. You're going to place your right hand and you're going to bring it in the front of your chest, pulling down on the front of the neck, right in front of the clavicle. Like this, pulling down, stretching the left neck. You can feel when you pull with your finger pads down, you can feel that stretch in the front of that neck. And you can back off, neutral neck, and then go back into that stretch, right ear, right shoulder. You're going to do this 3 times. Holding for 10 seconds. Back to a neutral spine. And then right ear, right shoulder. So our computer tends to not be right in front of us. It tends to be off to the side a little bit. You'll be able to tell which side of your neck is tight. Let's go left ear, left shoulder, extending out the right arm all the way long and taking the left hand and placing it in the front of the shoulder, dragging down that clavicle a little bit. Pulling down on the front of the chest with the finger pads as you bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Stretching out the right side of the neck. If you feel any pinching, too much stretching, you're just going to back off. Reminding you not to hold your breath, to breathe. And back to neutral. 2 more times, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds again. And left ear, the left shoulder. Wiggle the right fingertips, bringing them down towards the ground, stretching the right neck. And back off, back to neutral neck. And then go back last time, left ear, left shoulder. Dragging that shoulder blade back and down as you stretch out the right neck. Back to a neutral neck position. We're going to go ahead and bring our chin towards our chest. Just our chin as we keep the thoracic, the spine long. Just tucking the chin in, feeling a stretch in the middle back. And then look up to the sky. 2 more times, just getting some motion in the neck, tucking in. And looking up to the ceiling. And tucking the chin in. Back to a neutral spine. So what happens when we're on the computer like this? I'm being dramatic, is we're hunching forward, our chin juts forward, and we're trying to get stuff done. We're going to do the complete opposite exercise, where our neck flexors we're going to strengthen them because they're getting weak from pushing forward. We're going to do a little chin tuck. So we're going to take our palms of our hand, interlace them, put them on the back of our head. And what we're going to do is we're going to push the back of our skull into our palms, and we're going to tuck the chin into the neck and release. So we're strengthening the front of the neck, pushing that chin into the back of the skull, tucking it under, and release. Let's do that 3 more times. It takes some time to get the muscle memory into this. We're going to tuck the chin, pushing the back of the skull into the hands, and release. And you might notice that you're feeling an opening in the back of the skull and a strengthening in the front of the neck. 1 more time. Pushing the back of the skull, tucking the chin, and release. Bringing the palms back down. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go chin to chest 3 times, and then look up towards the sky, flexing and extending the neck. And when you're done with the 3, a neutral, looking forward. Now you're going to bring the nose, you're going to turn all the way to the right, just rotating like you're going to back up a car. Turning the head all the way to the right, keeping the spine straight and the core straight as you turn. Just moving the neck, not allowing the shoulders to turn. Good, now look in the other direction, left side. Does one side turn farther than the other? Make sure your core is engaged and you're not turning the shoulders. Go back to the right side, just warming up the neck. And to the other side. So my side, I have less motion when I turn to the right. Maybe it's your left side. Keep rotating the head back and forth. Saying no with your head. So on the side that's tight, you're going to hold that side and you're going to place your finger pads on the lower part of your chin and just help push a little bit further in that direction. So since I'm tighter on the right side, I'm pushing more on the right and holding. Holding for 10 seconds. And release and go to the other side. See how the other side feels. Looking to either to the left or the right, whatever side you didn't do yet. Just turning the head, not the shoulders. Place your finger pads on the lower part of your chin and help push it, help rotate. Now when you're doing this on your own, at your desk, you're going to notice which side is tighter. And you're going to be able just to hold that one side on your own. We don't need to stretch both sides. Our goal is balance. And release the palm, the fingertips off the chin. And just go ahead and rotate your head back and forth again, and you'll notice that you're more even. Good. Back to a neutral spine. We're going to finish off the neck with another stretch. We're going to bring the right ear towards the right shoulder again. And we're going to take the right palm, place it all the way over your head, grabbing onto the ear or the skull, taking the finger pads and just dragging the side of the neck open. The vector force of you pulling your skull should be in this diagonal direction. So take some time to play with that. And releasing the right palm down. Let's bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Bring the left hand over your head to your right ear, using your palm and finger pads to slightly cup the ear. And dragging ever so slightly, stretching the right side neck. And keep breathing. A part of finding balance is breathing into these stretches. Release. We're going to take both of our palms on the front of our chest and go ahead and drag down a little bit. I come a little bit closer so you can see me. Right here, you see that there's a sternum here. You're going to take two hands and just pull down. Pull down, and you're going to bring your chin towards the sky. You're going to feel a stretch in the front of the neck. And you can open and close your jaw. And you can feel where it's tight. But then close your jaw again. And lean a little bit to the right. And a little bit to the left. And come back to neutral. Thank you for joining me. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the time with me. If you got something out of this, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know what that was. What was your favorite stretch? Also, please subscribe if you want me to continue making videos for you. Again, my name is Dr. Rebecca, and thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure. Bye, see you in the next one.